But what I would like to speak about is the idea, it's a very, very important foundation idea in Judaism, is that we don't shun the physical. We embrace and elevate it. So other religions, the more you remove yourself from the physical, the holier you are, right? The monk, the priest. But in Judaism, we say that God created this world for our pleasure, but every pleasure can be used or abused. Okay, imagine that next door to your house is an empty lot, but it's got a big apple tree on it. So every year when the apples are out and ready to be picked, you go out there and your kids and you pick the apples and you make applesauce and your kids whip the apples around and there's so many apples and you're making apple cake and apple this and apple that. And one day you see some people came and they put up a sign and there's a developer, they built a house and a family moves in. And now it's apple season again. So what do? You go next door and you knock on the door and you say, you know what? Every year we always had some apples from the tree and we made applesauce and apple cakes and apple pie. Is it possible that we could use the apples again this year? So hopefully they say, of course, and you make applesauce and you make apple pie and you share it with your neighbors and you thank them. This is not an ownerless world. We take everything physical and we realize that there's a source, that the Almighty created this world. So we say a blessing beforehand to ask permission. We use it for its proper purpose. Your kids are not whipping those apples around. And then we thank Him. The thanks are not for God. God doesn't need our thanks. They're for us. Because when we realize there's a source to something, there's a deeper pleasure. You can look around at the world and say, oh, got my life, got my car, got my kids, got my house. Or you can realize that everything's a blessing from the Almighty. Everything's a gift. You can look around, got my house, got my car, got my life. On the surface, it looks exactly the same. But when you realize that everything is a gift from my Creator, the pleasure is so much deeper. Have a good Shabbat.